Hello, you beautiful people. It's a friendly neighbor of Mon here, and I'll be presenting you guys with the Daily Pokemon 5th set, mainly for the Shuffle mobile players. And starting off, the first Pokemon will actually be Dunsparce, and the opening move that I will recommend is actually B2 to E2, as you can see right here. And it will cause a Chainfall of Skyfall, and I'll recommend you guys actually to use Mega Gengar as the Mega, so you can probably kill it off with one move, which I'll be showing here. Now, this Safari set is actually pretty interesting. In my opinion, it's actually the most interesting daily Pokemon set out of all, because for every future Pokemon that will be released during this week, you will have to pretty much bring the Pokemon that you caught the day before. So basically, for tomorrow's Pokemon, which will be Qwilfish, I'll be using Dunsparce in my team, and it repeats itself for the gradual future Pokemon released within this daily week, this daily Pokemon week. Alright, so with a 62 combo, and I was actually very fortunate enough to actually catch it on the first attempt during that stage itself. I was not lucky for the next 4 future Pokemon that were to be released. And yes, so with that we actually caused Dunsparce, and its ability is not bad, Mega Boost plus one of the maybe more useful normal Pokemon. Probably won't use it still. And now we got Qwilfish now, and there's actually a good reason why I choose +5 moves, because this stage is actually a coin farming stage, and I will let you guys see what I mean by here. So if you had Dunsparce, there's always a chance that you can get automatic 4 match, or regardless you have to set up a 4 match. But whenever you do set up a 4 match combo, it will summon 5 coins at random locations. So yes, so I would really recommend you guys to actually use Mega Gengar Ghost Team with 2 Mega Boosters, which will actually Bennett and Chandelier. And yeah, you actually really need to use +5 moves here, because the coin summoning only takes into account from turns 20 all the way to the end of turn 15. Alright, so what you just have to do is something like a weekend meal, but instead of getting 3 combos each time, you're supposed to try and get a 4 combo as much as possible within the stage itself. So what I like to do is I don't try to match as many coins as possible, and sometimes like this you can get rewarded nice 800 coins right there. Now if you're a 3DS player, you can actually get really excited because there's no coins limitations here, but for the mobile players, the coin cap that you earn will be at 1000 coins maximum, and that is the unfortunate part. So if you're playing this on mobile, I would not recommend you guys to use the +5 moves to make use of Qwilfish as a coin grinding stage. Just bring Dunsparce in for your itemless runs, and hopefully there will be an automatic 4 match right at the start, and you guys can actually get those 5 coins actually summoned. And yes, so that's basically Qwilfish in a nutshell basically. Alright, so it's a fantastic coin farming stage for the 3DS players actually mainly. But regardless, if you're playing mobile, if you bring Dunsparce in, there's always a good chance that you can get some coins out of it, some free coins from it as well. And with that, we got 10 moves left, we got the S rank. And I believe this is the part where I actually failed to catch Qwilfish, not surprisingly. Alright, but next time I'll actually show you my successful Pokeball catch with Qwilfish. So as you can see, I actually got 1000 coins, even though I managed to actually match more coins over 1000. There's always this 1000 cap in mobile stages, so I emphasize this is only limited to mobile stages where there will be this 1000 coin cap. And right here will be my successful Pokeball Qwilfish catch. Alright, so not bad, 27%. And yeah, I actually got some coins from that stage itself. So what it actually has paralyzed, so not too bad for water Pokemon. So alright, so the third Pokemon that we will have for this daily set is actually Durant, which is actually a bug type. So what I actually bought in here is actually a Mega Charizard White with 2 Block Smash Plus users, which is in Talonflame and in Gigalith. Now actually, I would recommend you guys to do this itemless. The reason why I'm using +5 move is because mainly I want to get the S rank, because the center column of blocks really makes it difficult to actually get the S rank on this stage. I do not mind spending 1000 coins just for the sake of this sense of S rank completion and whatnot. But if you actually lucked out like I did on the initial move, if you were to get the 4 combo from turn 20 all the way to the end of turn 15, if you ever were to get any sort of 4 combos from there, you will get 5 coins spawn. So it's pretty much the same as Qwilfish as well, but due to the center 2 columns of blocks, it is not really recommended for this being a coin stage itself. Alright, so as you can see, I did not want to try and make the 5 coin match. I was really focused on trying to get this stage done and get the S rank from it. Alright, so to S rank this stage I needed 9 moves left. So pretty much I ditched the thought of getting 500 coins from here to compensate some coin loss for me spending 1000 coins on the +5 move itself. So regardless anyway, if you guys are doing this itemless, I would recommend maybe using a Mega Charizard Y, Mega Gengar. Those Pokemons are pretty useful. And yeah, pretty much that. Alright, so with this we actually got the S rank for this stage, which is actually 10 moves left, which is much more than the 9 move requirement. Alright, so we got the S rank right there. And this is actually my other attempt because I failed to catch it on that turn itself. So with a 23%, maybe after 4 times of trying it itemless afterwards, I managed to catch it. So we got Durant, a bug type. We probably won't use it, but it has Block Smash, which is not too bad at all. Alright, so the 4 Pokemon we have is actually Heatmor, and like yesterday we had to bring the Pokemon from yesterday, which is actually Durant. And reason being, it can actually cause this sort of fantastic combo right there. Alright, so again, this is technically another possible coin farming stage, but honestly I would not really recommend you guys actually farm coins on this stage itself, especially if you're a mobile player, because the cap again is at 1000 coins, and you will have to spend +5 moves on this stage to have some kind of a good coin payout, let's say over 2000 coins, etc. So it's not worth it for mobile players. Alright, so with Durant, I actually am using a Mega Garchomp team to actually try and get the S rank again, which is actually 9 moves and above. Alright, so I pretty much ditched the the thought of getting another a lucky 5 coin spawn or a lucky 5 coin match. Alright, so this stage can be a little bit annoying because it actually summons some Heatmors, but if you bring guys like Tyranitar in, yeah, it won't be too much of a problem. You can even match those Heatmors away if you actually wish. And from there on, it's pretty much, yeah, it's a much easier state compared to Durant yesterday. So again, actually, anyway, this daily Pok should be actually done on itemless attempts, honestly. Especially if you guys are uninterested in getting the S ranks, but if you actually were to, I would recommend that Durant only needs the +5 move. All the other stages are honestly easy and capable of getting the S ranks. Heatmor might be a little bit tougher for that, but regardless, I managed to fail catching it on the Pokeball on another S rank catch. So again, try it again. A few hearts later, at 31%, it finally stayed in the Pokeball. Alright, so I was pretty stoked with that. So that is actually 4 Pokemon down, 1 more to go. And I actually managed to get 330 coins from there. So it's actually 333 coins for itemless ones. So again, I would recommend you guys to do itemless ones all the way. Just bring yesterday's Pokemon with you, and hopefully you get some free coins from there. Alright, so this is the last day, this is the last Pokemon. And again, we have to bring in yesterday's Pokemon, which is actually Heatmor. And yeah, so again, with I would really recommend you guys to bring Mega Gengar, and you can probably see why on this stage itself, why I would recommend bringing Mega Gengar. But more importantly, you guys should actually bring Heatmor in, because it will be really useful to break up those initial barrier layouts. And Reshiram is always a very good barrier badge plus Pokemon. Janitsec is there for its crowd control. And yeah, so you see with Mega Gengar, with a lot of combos, we got it done with 12 moves left, so that is a definite S rank from there. And quite not too bad, the quite impressive 51% catch rate. But if you guys have followed closely on my past 3 days, you know what happens. On a successful S rank catch, it pops out from the Pokeball. And regardless, I had to try it again. This Pokemon was actually my most annoying Pokemon to actually catch. It took me maybe 7 hearts to finally catch it in the Pokeball. Alright, so we got Maractus finally. And yeah, this concludes the final Pokemon for this daily set. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you do, drop a like. I will catch you next time.